into Columbus.
Yeah, into Columbus. Any guesses on who I said was the biggest addition this
Oh,
season?
some guy
And
with a Z.
not some guy with a Z.
Really?
Because,
Darlington.
no.
Uh,
Come
boo.
on. Andrew, favorite player of ours.
Oh my God. No.
Derek
No.
Etienne Jr. This is his
No.
time.
No.
Yep. This, so looking over it as we kind of went through each team getting ready for this episode, I mean, this might be the scariest midfield, at least definitely in the East, if not in the entire MLS. Derek Etienne Jr. on the wing with Pedro Santos, Nagby, Artur, and Zelarayan should be okay. I mean, granted, they have Zardes in front of them, and we all know how I feel about that.
Golden boot.
Something like that, according to Connor. Um, but I think that he wins that starting spot at right wing. He finally gets a full kind of preseason where this should be his new home. He's done being sporadic appearance for the Red Bulls, loaned out to Cincinnati where I don't want to play, and I think he comes into this Columbus team and says, "All right, this is where I show what I can do." And then outgoing, I said Will Trapp for just that kind of hole in the midfield, similar to a Nagby. Just his breakup play alongside Artur at times was very solid. But I think bringing in Nagby should just fill that hole pretty nicely.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna go ahead off of what you just said and start talking a little bit about why you're wrong. Derek Etienne couldn't get a game over Alex Mouille. That wasn't because Chris Armas loved Alex Mouille. It's because he didn't have what it took to get there. And I love DEJ7. I loved what he did, and I told you he scored my favorite goal of all time.
Yes.
But I don't think he breaks through, and I think he'll get more time than he did at Red Bull. I don't think he's going to be a breakout player. And that midfield, Pedro Santos always flops. He has been predicted to be one of the best players in the league for like the second he stepped off the plane. He was supposed to be one of the best guys that they ever signed, and I don't think he scored more than 10 goals ever. Um, Nagby's going to be good for them. Artur doesn't do anything for me. He's just a normal number six. He's no Chara or Ozzy Alonso. He's just a six, right? And Zelarayan, I'm hoping he he brings a really good style of play for Columbus because as Connor mentioned, if he turns into the guy Higuain was, then Zardes is winning Golden Boot. Like there's no question because if he can pull passes, it's going to be like Henry or Kleshchen feeding BWP. Like it's just going to be all day. Um, that being said, my biggest loss was Higuain, and for the reason that you saw last year, where they didn't, because of his injury, his season-ending injury, they didn't have a lot of attacking numbers. They didn't have a lot of exciting play going forward. Trapp was my honorable mention for the exact reason you said. And my biggest addition was Nagby, right? We talked about it with Atlanta, best box-to-box guy in the league, something they've been missing for a while. And you combine his defensive work rate, again, if you want to throw Artur in there as well. Artur wins the ball, Nagby picks it up, Springs, Santos, Zelarayan, Zardes, or DEJ7. They'll be exciting. I think they've had a real good window. And I'm kind of hoping they do well, but not like
Not too well.
really well. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm surprised neither of you brought up Stefan transfer, considering he did finish the year.
Yeah.
It's a good shout, and I looked at it, but it was kind of like he was gone
Since it was
halfway through,
announced, yeah.
so I kind of was like, they felt that they addressed it. Um, Rune's gonna be fine. Um,
That's fair. I just feel like as both of our teams have played Columbus in the last couple of years in the playoffs, he was one of the main reasons for that.
Yeah.
And
yep,
I mean, you're right, Andrew. It felt since he was announced in July or whenever it was that he was out for a while. But I mean, he is kind of the heart of that back line. If they did replace him, but we'll see if he could actually get replaced.
No, for sure. He's definitely one of those guys who is quote unquote irreplaceable just because of how good he was at times. Um, I don't think they took a massive step down with Rune, but you're right. He's kind of like a Tyler Adams, where you'll have a ton of people like him, but he'll never be truly replaced.